He looks like he wanted to change him into a parrot. Supposedly, you don't really often have a cat on your shoulder, do you?
Not really. Apparently, he's a half parrot, half cat. That's what he is. He's a carrot. That's
Instead of meowing. Who's a pretty boy then?
Yeah.
Who's a pretty wizard?
What the fuck we doing in Sutton? This is a shithole, and I'm a cat. Even I know.
Even I hate it. Even I don't want to shit down there. We apologise to the people in Sutton. I'm sure it's a lovely place.
Yeah.
I've been there. It is.
Yeah, isn't there? You know what? I'll take one for that. If we're gonna get sued,
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
If we're gonna get stabbed, we'll go to Sutton.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we get stabbed by a magical sword, because as everyone knows, it is the home of wizardry. In which case we won't actually die.
No. That's the same. That looks like the same picture that you took earlier.
It is the same picture. It's just you're only capable of taking
I
one
only
picture.
have one facial expression.
Yeah, have you never noticed that before?
I was born with one facial expression.
Did you ever have a situation in your life? I don't know. For example, like
Just try and get me not doing that stupid smile. That sort of half smile. I did it again.
It's the only one. Look, the only one fucking facial expression. Do you now understand all those situations you had, maybe with past girlfriends or stuff like that, when they were like, Nicholas, this is serious.
And I've just done
This
that
is
half
really
smile.
not the time. You know, I've just told you something.
I'm
very
leaving you.
Yeah.
And you're smiling.
Yeah, take that goddamn smirk off your face. And you were like, what?
This is my face. That's quite serious. That's good.
Exactly. What the hell am I doing with my shirt? I didn't realise but for some reason during the recording my shirt
I undressed you.
Yeah, without even knowing. I think something's going on. I feel a little lightheaded. Nicholas gave me a drink earlier before the show. He's now rubbing his hands together. It's all a bit worrying.
It's what? Yeah. Mm.
I hear no denials.
Why do you think they all left me?
Nothing worse than the last thing you see as you're falling unconscious and aware that something very heinous is
It's
about
me
to happen to
taking
you.
off
You
my
smirking.
shirt as well.
Yeah, taking off your shirt while smirking.
And then he said my dress. I don't wear a dress.
What's that?
This is my wizard outfit.
Oh, are you from Sutton?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Brilliant. Okay, that makes sense now. Can I ask you, why the fuck do you guys have cats on your shoulders and not parrots? It doesn't make any logical sense.
Because well, the thing is, in Sutton, none of us can read. So we can read a few words.
Okay.
So when we were reading the spells, they all went a bit wrong, and instead of parrot, instead of cat, we read it as parrot.
Okay. And you ended up with a cat.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so basically what you're saying is that not only is Sutton the home of wizardry, it's also the home of dyslexia.
Dyslexia, yes.
And yeah.
Although parrot and cat don't even look the same.
No, they don't. Or just not being able to read, I guess.
Yeah, just not.
I don't know what the term for that is. Is there a term for that?
Laziness.
Yeah. Fickies, I think is the official term. Again,
I can read. I just can't read under pressure.
Yeah. Thank God you were never at the Nuremberg trials. And now we'd like to hear from Nicholas.
I've got a sore tummy.
I accidentally ate my hamster who had a case of wet
tail.
tail.
Yeah, I'm just moving around.
Okay, good. Okay. We don't allow that here. There's
no moving. It's a very small room. It's like the broom cupboard.
Yes, it's tiny. And
you told me you had 2 chairs.
I told you that to lure you here so that you'd have to sit on my lap during the recording.
It's like coming to see Father Christmas.
Who was also a wizard, apparently, from
well,
Sutton.
To actually achieve what he does in one night, there's got to be some magic there.
Absolutely, yeah. With reindeer as well.
His reindeer, which are known for not being able to fly.
Yeah, which
I explain that. Why didn't he have birds or something? Something
Yeah.
more believable.
Yeah.
Someone's made Father Christmas up in a hurry, haven't they?
Yeah.
And go to bed, otherwise Father Christmas won't come. Who's Father Christmas? He's a magical guy who brings toys to you on Christmas Eve. How does he do it? He has a sleigh which is pulled by crocodiles. No,
that'd be ludicrous. Chimpanzees.
Mice.
What did you hit the other day with your car?
A reindeer, Daddy.
Reindeers.
Reindeers.
Yeah. Suddenly,
He became Saint Nicholas.
Yeah. Which is your name as well.
Which is my name, strangely enough.
Are you a saint?
Hopefully, I will be one day.
Are you a wizard?
No.
Okay.
Only a wizard would deny that, though.
Definitely a wizard.
Definitely.
Yeah. Wizard. Wizard.
Burn him!
And that brings us to our new weekly section of the show, wizard burning.
They used to burn witches. Now, do we believe that?
I believe that. People
They were
are
like
crazy.
They were like pagans, and they would dance around in the moonlight, drinking blood.
And the whole thing was that
They'd get naked.
if they'd strap them to like a bit of wood, chuck them in the water, wouldn't they? Like face down. And if they floated, they were a witch. Was that right?
Yeah, I think they'd drown them, wouldn't they?
Mm.
And if they pulled them back up, and they were still alive, they were a wizard. So they put them back up. No, they were a witch. Sorry, they put them back under again.
I think so. Yeah.
And if they came up, and they hadn't
They
died.
floated.
No, if they had died straight away, then they weren't. And then everyone would just walk away going, "Oh, shit." She's just a dinner lady.
Yeah. Not really the best of tests.
No,
really.
not a fair test for all dinner ladies. The dinner lady stroke witch test.
Yeah.
All dinner ladies have to go through it.
Which are you? Hey, that's the tagline.
Dinner ladies.
Dinner ladies. Any interesting dinner lady stories?
Only look when they used to come round and wipe the table, you'd always go, "Oh, you missed a bit," and then you know they had that all day.
That must have been really annoying.
Yeah, that must have been annoying.
I wonder if any of the dinner ladies just snapped one day and basically got their kid's head and wiped
It.
missing bit.
Missed a bit now, did I?
Yeah, exactly. And flew up on their broomsticks. Missed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
People are a bit suspicious of one of the dinner ladies serving the food. They're queuing up for frog's legs and bat's wings. Are you sure you're not a witch?
And when you ask her like for more, she just takes out her eye and puts it in.
Why?
I don't know. I was going with the whole ingredient thing.
Oh, what? Yeah. Well, that could happen. Didn't happen at my school.
Didn't happen at mine.
Well, you went to the Isle of Wight.
I never went to the goddamn Isle of Wight. I grew up in Chichester.
In the Isle of Wight.
Although, I'd just like to apologise to anyone from the Isle of Wight. We're not suggesting that the Isle of Wight would be a bad place to grow up.
We're certainly not. We've all been there on holidays. But I don't know, when you were in the Isle of Wight at school, did they just take you to the Isle of Wight?
Well, having never actually gone to school on the Isle of Wight, I wouldn't be able to answer that. But
Black gang China again?
whoa! What's the point? It's all fallen into the sea. That's what we'd say. Oh, the best one I've ever been to is the Milky Way in Devon, which is basically just a factory that makes milk. It's just like a dairy, basically.
And they
It's
thought
like
they'd
go to
jazz
a
it up
farm.
by calling it the Milky Way.
The Milky Way, and it's got like one slide.
Everyone's
couple
on
of swings
the
in there.
coach shitting themselves with excitement where they're going to be going. The Milky Way.
Sounds amazing. It's gonna be like a planet.
It's just a farm with a very grumpy farmer. More bloody kids.
Oh,